What's going on, y'all? Did you miss me? Okay, this is what it is. I would love to come to you guys looking more cute and put together, but it's Monday. I'm running errands. I'm doing laundry. I'm mopping floors. I'm finna cook dinner. I worked out. Like this is just what we're doing. What's going on, y'all? Jaimi Alexander here. I help single Black women over 30 go from helpless to hopeful in love because I know all about that, the single life and how we can feel about things when we feel like we're running out of time. It seems like everybody's getting married. We done missed our deadlines. We can't find a man. We're dating and it looks like this. I know all the things. So I am coming here to share things and wisdom and growth with you that I went through. So maybe it won't take you as long to figure things out. Anyways, I titled this Beauty Standards, Social Media, City Girls, You Are Enough. Let's go to my chat real quick. Hey, girl. Hey, Tawny. Thanks for tuning in. I love you. This is going to be a good quick word while I'm in between. So y'all, my comforter for my bedroom is massive and it's heavy and it does not fit in my washing machine. So I'm in the middle. Before I throw my stuff in the dryer, I'm coming to you real quick. Didn't want y'all to miss me too much and go too long without me, so I had to pop in. Hey, Bullet Scotty, I'm waiting to be on your show. All right, y'all, but I titled this Beauty Standards, Social Media, City Girls, You Are Enough because I remember in 8th grade, you're finally, well, I'm going to tell my story and eat the meat, spit out the bones. But I was finally starting to kind of like look at guys, think these people's cute, trying to go to school dressed in whatever I thought was hot. All of these things, like you're starting to come into like, okay, this is not just playground and whatever. It's like, no, I'm cute. And my friends had boyfriends. There was all this stuff, right? And I come from a pretty diverse background. I've grown up with all races that you could even think of. So it wasn't, it was a mixed bag. But I started to notice my insecurities creep in when I realized that some of the girls that had boyfriends didn't look like me, or some of the things that the guys, like this and that. And it wasn't even about the guys and what they like. Again, you start to just scrutinize yourself a little bit because you're at that age. We're talking 9th grade. This is like you're in your teens, And so I was really tall and skinny. I was taller than a lot of the guys. I was really skinny. I wore glasses at some point. I had braids in my hair. It was just different. Whatever. I was a cute girl, but I was also very different. There was a lot of different things going on. And I remember at one point, looking at a couple of the girls that didn't look like me and just thinking like, oh, they're so pretty and there's nothing wrong with that. But also starting to compare myself to them, myself to like, oh, my hair, is not like that. Like, oh my God, I don't even have boobs yet. Like, what's going on? Like, my dad won't let me dress cool. So how do I fit it? Like all of these things. And I remember telling myself at that point, as I started to see myself comparing myself to too many other people, I was like, no, this is too much. I'm an 8th, 9th grader, y'all. I'm like, this is too much. God, don't make mistakes. And that's what I've held on to. I'm happy that I got that early. I'm not going to say I haven't had any insecurities along the way or moments where I'm like, looking around and this and that. But at the end of the day, the gist, my core of who I am, decided very early on that God doesn't make mistakes. Who am I to start altering God's creation and start feeling bad about it and start looking around and wanting it to be and wanting it to be that, wanting it to be this and that? No, you are enough. You are made perfect. And I titled this Beauty Standards, Social Media, City Girls, because I feel like, especially as girls, and when it comes to what men like, dating, who we're going to attract, all of this stuff, we really start to get a skewed vision of ourselves. And we start to look around and adopt pieces of information that we're getting from outside of ourselves to inform how we should show up. And I put you are enough because you are. It's really time for us to embrace the totality of our beauty in ways that we have not felt permission to do so before. Just because you hop on social media and there's certain girls talking like this, looking like that. You see guys or you see things portrayed in movies and television. It seems like these are the only type of girls that get guys, or you gotta have your body needs to, your hair, your makeup, it's too much. Really think about it. It's too much. Look at everybody out here cutting up their bodies. Pounds of makeup. Like I don't have a stitch of makeup on right now. Like, and I was actually sweaty not that long ago. I went to the gym. But a goal of mine has always been to feel and know that I was enough and that I'm beautiful with nothing on my face. You wake up next to me, it's not going to be any surprise. Like, this is what I look like. Okay. Like, I feel like if we want to be more concerned about beauty standards, do your soul work. Have a good heart, be kind, be helpful, be available, be loving, be vulnerable. There's so much other work we can be putting into ourselves. Be healthy, take care of yourself, love yourself. You know, I don't want to get too biblical or nothing like that, because this is not what that's about, but you know, love your neighbor as yourself. Do you love yourself? Or are you constantly distracted by what you see and taking time, effort, makeup, and are you adopting false personas to cover you up so you can move around in this world in a way that you think is right, when it's not? You are enough. You are as unique as a fingerprint. It's going to be your authentic beauty, your authentic heart, just the way God made you. How you gonna say God makes mistakes? He didn't make you tall enough. He made you too dark. He made your hair too this. He made you too short. He made your boobs too small. He made your teeth like, we're really gonna sit up here and, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does that make sense at the end of the day when you think about it at its foundation? And I can tell you that moving in my authentic power, cool with my beauty, my hair, you know, it draws to you what is meant for you. You know, I make a joke with my friends, but I can tell, you know, when I wear different wigs, I attract different type of men. When my hair is natural, it's what's up, my beautiful black queen. And I'm just like, hey. But a lot of guys that I've asked personally about that be like, yeah, something about this look, my natural hair, this and that is a little intimidating for them. They feel like, yeah, you're strong and you're confident and you're this and that. Well, great. I only want men and people around me who receive and love strength and confidence. Why would I want somebody who sees something else when they look at me, especially when it comes to dating? If you're not ready to handle strength, confidence, and this is just something I'm using as an example from what I've heard in my experience, then it's probably cool that you just look at me like, there she go, and let me go. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to, you know, when I got on the long and curly, and we got some highlights and blonde, it's the trap dudes. It's like, you know, the drop top Bentley driving, I don't know what they really do to make their money, rap video dudes. Like, you know, so I'm just saying all that to say it's fun to play around, but at the end of the day, this is me. And I'm happy about it. I'm proud of myself. I think I'm beautiful. I understand not everybody in the world is going to think I'm beautiful. I'm okay with that. What does it matter? You know, I threw the city girls thing in there because I feel like, you know, with the whole men love bees type of a thing, or these girls look like they're out here getting dudes that spin and they're having a good time and it's F this guy, I'm doing my own thing. Da-da-da. To me, I'm not mad at what they're doing, but I don't want you to get caught up in a false sense of what you need to be to have a certain type of guy or get a certain level of respect or have somebody spend on you. Don't get distracted with all of this stuff. It's a distraction. You are enough. You are unique. The way you're designed, the way your heart is built, the way you look, all of this stuff, and especially when it is cultivated within yourself, that cultivation creates an aroma that only certain people are going to be drawn to. You don't need to attract everybody. You don't need to be pretty for everybody. You don't need to. What does that even mean? What are we doing? So I want us to be conscious when we're looking through social media. Don't get me wrong. Be upkept, clean, you know, be healthy, have your face routines, take care of your hair, go out looking presentable. You will be treated according to how you present. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying bum it because looks don't matter. I'm saying, you know, for example, you're very unique. You have your own thing. So are you funny? Do you just have a nice smile? Do you have beautiful eyes? Do you always get, what are you getting complimented on? What do you feel good about? What is it about you that exudes beauty on its own? It's going to be different for all of us, but play up on that. Like, you know, like I get, for example, a lot of compliments on my smile, and I'm somebody who actually likes to smile. But I know that that's something that I can give you. That's something that makes me feel good. That's something that's beautiful. And that's something that I think is beautiful in other people. Please tell me when you've ever looked at somebody, whether you thought they were attractive or not. When someone is smiling, that just does it for me. A smile, like, yes, you are beautiful. You know, there's just so many other things we can. So I hope I'm relaying what I wanted to. These beauty standards, I feel bad for these girls cutting up their bodies and putting in BBLs. If you got a little flat square booty, rock your little flat square booty. Put on some little pants that make it look. Why is that so? Why are we making this stuff such a big deal? So much so that we're like so concentrated on it, we're not even focused on our inner garden. Because that is what is going to bring what is for us to us. Don't you want your blessings? Why you want something that ain't yours? You're going to end up with something that ain't yours when you're not being you. Be you. You're enough. You can look at all this. This can be pretty. The makeup can be fun. But I'm going to tell you now, I can't load makeup on my face like that. I don't want to be hugging people and then I don't want to go to sleep at night, wash my face, and be unrecognizable to myself. Tony says, so I don't have to get a BBL? Sheesh, thanks. You bet not. For what? People are dying. Is it worth your life to walk around with a booty? You know how to hit the gym and just work with what you got. Let that be enough. It is all good. And I'm not knocking anybody who wants to do these things and these enhancements, but I'm saying keep it real. Because when you show up yourself, you get what's for you. I don't know about you, but I don't want something that's not for me. I don't want to put on and perform, because then you're going to have to keep that up. And if you're putting on and you're performing, then you're attracting people who are attracted to your persona and not you. And you deserve love. You are enough. You are beautiful. Or else what you going to sit up here, God, you done made a mistake. What does that even sound like? So I just want more women to walk in their power, because this channel is about, or this series that I'm doing is Loving Life Deep, which you can follow here on Instagram. We need to learn to love life deeply, and you deserve to be excited about your personal beauty. Play up on what you got. Play up on who you are. Shine that, because that is going to send out the call, the scent, to people who are supposed to be for you. Everybody's not for you. So stop trying to please everybody by looking at everybody else and then trying to emulate. It's fake. You being fake. So if you act fake, you're going to get fake. And then, so when you're doing all that, you can't question why you're in some of the relationships you're in, why you're attracting some of the people that you're attracting. You know what I'm saying? You're enough. That's it. That's really all I got. I just thought it was really important to say, don't get caught up in all that other stuff. It's not really worth it. Y'all hear my laundry going on back there. But yeah, it's not worth it to get, enjoy social media for what it is, but keep your mind about it. When you start scrolling and you're looking at butts after butts, or somebody's boobs, or this tiny little waist, or this long hair, or this or that, like, enjoy it for what it is. It could be beautiful, but don't turn around and look in the mirror and start beating up on yourself and being sad about what you got when God made you and created you and designed you. Get excited about your design and see what you get and attract and emanate when you lean into that. Because it's beautiful. It's one of a kind, and it'll never be here again when you leave. It was never here before you got here. So why would you try to change it? Enhance, evolve your spirit, work on yourself, work on your confidence, work on your intuition, work on you, soul level. But all that other stuff, be careful about how you dilute the beauty of who God made you to be, trying to keep up with what is fake. If you do not want to date me because my hair isn't long, black, straight into the floor, okay, do you, player? What does that have to do with me? Nothing at all. We don't have to take it so personally. Well, you know what I'm saying? All right, y'all, I gotta go get my comforter out the thing, and then I'm gonna make dinner. Please follow Loving Life Deep on Instagram. I want to keep continuing to come here and speak from my sassy technique. S, self-love and self-mastery. A, alignment. S, spiritual wellness. The other S, supplanted. And Y, your why. This is my technique that I believe will put you in a position to go from helpless to hopeful in love. You're not helpless. I don't care how much piss is in the dating pool. I don't care what videos you watch of men saying this about women. I don't care what your dating history look like. I don't care that you're not married with kids and this and that on the timeline. You thought you were going to have it. That none of that stuff matters. And I really want to continue to share what I know about that, because this is a very personal self journey. And I want you to understand how to navigate it your way. I can't tell you I'm not here to tell you how to get a husband. I don't know. I don't have one yet. But I do know how to tell you to be optimistic about when he comes into your life, being able to recognize him, being in a position to receive, having the mindset to maintain, doing the work that's attractive to the kind of man you want. That I can tell you what you need to be doing. I can't speak for married life. And, I'm trying to give you what I know that will allow you to walk things out one aligned action step at a time for your life, your timing. Because when you're not excited about it and when you're helpless, you do helpless girl stuff that keeps you in that mess, man. But if you can be hopeful, the world is yours. Things open up. And so that's what I'm here to talk about and share. Love y'all so much for tuning in. Virtual hug right back at you, boo. Can't wait to see you in person. Thank you guys for listening. If you loved this, like, comment, share, subscribe, share with a friend. Share with a friend who's struggling with what she looks like and wanting to do all this. And, it's one thing to keep yourself up, but it's another thing to completely change who you are, to put on a persona that's fake. That's not you. That's not playing up on your essence and your thing, to go out there and try to get what you think you're going to get when you're not being yourself. You're going to get something fake for your life. So share this if it resonates. You guys are amazing. Let me go get my comforter. I'm about to make some food. I think I'm going to do a Cajun salmon Alfredo with sun-dried tomato. Your girl's over here just digging through the cabinets and working with what she got. Love y'all. Follow Loving Life Deep on Instagram, and I'll see you tomorrow. I am going to do a chat with my girl Tani, and we're going to be talking something along the lines of understanding your worth, value, and being able to trust yourself and what that looks like along the way. Ciao!